Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to another figure review, and basically, this is a video review on the new Transformers 1 Studio Series, Optimus Prime. Honestly, this one is actually pretty good, actually. I do like this, and sorry, I'm trying to adjust the camera, but actually, I do like this one a lot. This is actually a very good figure that I've noticed so far. This is actually a pretty good figure. It's pretty nice. It's actually pretty good. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over the accessories right fast. So basically, the three main accessories, as you can tell, you got the axe right here. This is the main accessory on him. Right here is the axe. This is the main accessory on him, because he was wielding this axe inside the movie as well. Then also these accessories right here, these little pipes basically that go onto his shoulders to make him look like extensions or something. These could also be made as weapons for Optimus, which is actually pretty nice. And these could actually be like weapons and all kind of stuff. So yeah. So basically, and also the color and the paint job, it's actually pretty good to me. It's actually pretty good. It's actually a decent figure for me in my collection so far. As you can tell, there's basic paint jobs for him. He has blue right here. He has blue all throughout his legs, and he has a little bit of yellow right there. Of course, he just has that weird gray inside there, which I actually do like that, surprisingly. Then, of course, he has the area that's gray around here, around this section of his body. Then his gray arms right here. And then he has blue hands, and with the weapon, the battle axe, basically being in his hands, it's not going to be very hard to see. So, yeah. And also, I forgot to mention an accessory that he does actually have. He does have the Matrix of Leadership, which is actually, if I can get out, I'm trying to get out. Okay. This Matrix of Leadership is actually pretty good. I just want to get some detail on it. But this Matrix of Leadership is actually really good. I do have another Matrix that is actually terrible. It's very, very terrible. I would hate to say that, but the Matrix, the current Matrix I had, it was from the Legacy Galvatron, and it was actually terrible. And this one's actually a Studio Series, which is actually pretty nice. I like it. And then, of course, you go to the back. You can see where he plugs it into his chest. Then, of course, there's some silver detail and some blue light piping and everything, which is very, very nice. I like this. So, and also the little detail inside of it, that's actually pretty nice as well. And you can tell that's really nice in the inside as well, which is pretty good. And then, of course, it has the bronze, well, I guess you can say gold around it. And then you got the center piece of the Matrix right there. And also, you can tell that there's a little slot for the Matrix right there, which is actually right there, which is actually pretty nice. So basically, all you gotta do is just tug it in right there. All you gotta do is just tug it in like that, which is actually pretty nice. They could have done this for many Optimus Primes, which is really good, which is actually really good. You could have done this for many Optimus Primes, and they decided not to, but which is pretty fine, which I don't really mind. But he's really a good figure and all kind of stuff. It's actually a pretty decent figure. Of course, we're gonna go over articulation. So basically, at first, he has a ball joint that goes all the way up like that, like all the way up. I'm not even joking. It goes all the way back as well. And then, of course, no, barely any head swivels that you could see. Barely any head swivels at all. I can barely even move it myself. Yeah. And also, just to point out a detail that I forgot to mention in this review so far, he does have some spinal details, which is actually pretty nice. They actually have spinal details, which I do like that he does have spinal details, which is actually pretty nice. So I forgot to mention that as well. I forgot to mention that he does have spinal details. But to be fair, this figure is actually pretty good so far. It's actually really, amazing, which is actually really good. So now actually we're going to go over articulation. So of course he has a bent on the arm, which you can do that. And then of course he does have a bent like that on the arm as well. And then of course you can put him like that, and then he could do a full 360 of the arm, which is pretty good. You could do a full 360 of the arm, which is pretty good. Same basic ones for his other arm. He can do a full 360 of, well, maybe he can't do another full 360 of this arm. Actually, he can. He can do a full 360. So, he can definitely do a full 360, which is pretty good. He can do a full 360 of both arms, which is actually pretty good. And then, of course, he has a knee bent. So, you can tell he has a knee bent right there. And, of course, he has a knee bent on the other knee, which I'm not going to do because that's good enough knee bent than anything. And, of course, he does have some articulation down there. He can do some articulation right there. And then, of course, he has more articulation coming back up. And then, of course, he does have a toe bent. Yeah, he does have a toe bent, surprisingly. And, of course, he has another toe bent on the other one, which is, well, on the other foot, I guess you can say. And then, of course, you could put his foot all the way back like that, and all the way back like that. So, which that's pretty good. And he does have another, and oh, he does also has this. He does have this articulation, surprisingly, which I have no idea why, which is kind of surprising. Then, of course, he has that articulation right there again. Now basically, so basically that is the end of this review. So basically, if I had to rate this figure, from a scale to 1 to 10, honestly, it all depends on it for me. This figure is actually, it's amazing. It's actually really good. And for no means necessary, I'm trying to hype up this figure. I'm just saying that this figure is absolutely amazing. It's actually pretty good. And it's really good, actually. I do like this. This is my first Transformer 1 figure, actually. And also, it's amazing. It's just an amazing figure. It's actually really good. It's like a really good figure. I do like it. It's really good. But if I had to rate this on a scale from 1 to 10, probably a good 9, maybe a good 8.5. That's what I'm feeling with it right now. And it's actually really, really good. So there's some things I can improve with it, and there's things that are not having to improve in it. And it's a really good figure. So yeah, I definitely do recommend this. And if you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you think of this figure, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.